The hairy horror of France, land of baguettes, berets, and werewolves? You bet. They call them Loup-Garou, and these aren't your sparkly, brooding Twilight types. Nope, these are the real deal, the OG wolfmen with a serious case of the munchies for humans. Imagine a giant wolf. Now give it a taste for human flesh and a bad temper. Congratulations, you've met the Loup-Garou. These aren't your friendly neighborhood dogs. They're the stuff of nightmares, but with a comedic twist. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive headfirst into the hilarious history of the Loup-Garou. Don't worry, I promise it won't bite much. I can't wait to get started today, but before we begin, if you like this kind of content, please like the video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Also, let me know if you have any suggestions for topics you want to see in a video in the comments below. Now let's dive in. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away? Not really. The Loup-Garou legend is older than your dad's jokes, dating back to the Middle Ages. This was a time when myths and legends were as common as the air people breathed. Remember those guys? They thought bathing was a sin and that the earth was flat. Their understanding of the world was, let's say, a bit limited. No wonder they believed in werewolves. With such wild imaginations, anything seemed possible. Back then, France was a wild place. It was a land of mystery and untamed nature. Forests were dark and scary. People were superstitious. They feared what they couldn't see or understand. And nobody had invented Netflix yet. Entertainment was all about storytelling and imagination. So what did they do for fun? They gathered around fires and shared tales. They told stories about terrifying creatures like the Loup-Garou. These tales were thrilling and spine-chilling. These stories spread faster than a bad case of fleas. Word of mouth was the original version of social media. Soon everyone was seeing werewolves lurking in the shadows. The fear was palpable. It was like a medieval version of Pokemon Go, but instead of catching them on your phone, you ran for your life. The thrill was real and the danger felt imminent. One story tells of a miller who got a bit too bitey. Seems he lost a bet and had to spend the night in a spooky mill. Big mistake. The mill was said to be haunted by a Loup-Garou. He got attacked by a Loup-Garou and lived to tell the tale. Kind of. The encounter was so intense it left him with a permanent reminder. He turned into a werewolf himself. Imagine waking up with fur and fangs. Talk about a bad hair day. Every full moon he had to deal with a whole new level of morning bedhead. Then there's the story of the Werewolf of Dole. This tale is both terrifying and amusing. This guy was a real piece of work. He had a knack for causing chaos. He terrorized the countryside, gobbling up villagers like they were chicken nuggets. Imagine the panic. Finally, they caught him, but not before he'd eaten half the town. The villagers had to come up with a clever plan to trap him. I guess you could say he was a real people pleaser, or maybe just a people eater. Okay, that was bad, I admit it, but you have to laugh at the absurdity of the legend. These stories might sound scary, but they're also kind of hilarious. The mix of horror and humor makes them unforgettable. I mean, imagine being so hungry you bite someone and turn into a wolf. That's one way to deal with a midnight snack attack. Talk about a bad case of the munchies. These tales are sure to make you laugh and shiver at the same time. Could your neighbor be a Loup-Garou? Probably not, but have you ever wondered about the strange noises at night or the odd behavior of the person next door? The Loup-Garou legend has persisted for centuries, captivating imaginations and fueling countless stories. Why? Who knows? Maybe it's the mystery that keeps it alive. Maybe it's because deep down we all love a good scare. The thrill of the unknown can be quite exhilarating. Or maybe it's because some people just look a little too hairy on a full moon. I'm not judging. It's all part of the fun. Today, most people see the Loup-Garou as a fun myth, a topic for spooky stories and campfire tales. But in some parts of France, folks still believe. The legend is very much alive in their culture. They hang garlic on their doors and avoid going out at night just in case. Hey, you never know, right? Better safe than sorry, as they say. So, next time you're feeling brave, take a walk in the woods at night, embrace the eerie silence and the shadows, and if you hear a howl, well, just hope it's your neighbor's dog. Or maybe, just maybe, it's something more mysterious. The Loup-Garou, a hairy, scary, and surprisingly hilarious creature of legend. They might not be real, or are they? But they've given us centuries of spooky stories and good laughs. And hey, anything that makes us laugh can't be all bad, right? So, the next time you hear a howl in the night, don't be afraid. Just grab a baguette, put on your best beret, and say bonjour to the Loup-Garou. He might just be in the mood for a croissant. The end, for now.